Is your child safe when riding in the car? Results of a new study show that fewer drivers are buckling up their kids safely in car seats or booster seats. The survey was done by a group at Wayne State University. It found that only 93% of children ages birth to 3 years old were in car seats. That's down from 95% in 2011. Booster seat use for 4 to 7-year-olds is down 1.5% to 42.4%.
We want to bring in an expert right now to find out why car seat use is declining in Michigan and how to make sure that your kids are properly buckled up. Jennifer Hoekstra joining us once again from Helen DeVos Children's Hospital, the Injury Prevention Program. Thanks for joining us, Jennifer, once again.
Absolutely.
Are you surprised about the numbers?
I really was surprised. You know, we offer a lot of opportunities for parents to learn things, and then when you see the numbers go down, it's hard to take sometimes.
So you get the message out to parents, but do you feel that they hear it, but they don't feel it's important? What is it?
You know, that's kind of where I'm leaning. I believe that we have so many opportunities in our community for parents to hear the messages of proper car seat use and proper buckling techniques, but yet it's not being taken as seriously as maybe as it should.
Okay.
So we're really hoping parents will step up and listen to the messages.
So you think the decline is because they don't think it's as important?
I do. I think that it's that, and I also believe that it's a transfer of knowledge. Our parents are getting the information, but they're maybe not sharing it with the other caregivers who provide care for their children. We saw in the study that the decrease came big when we were talking about older drivers. So I'm thinking if parents drop off their kids at grandma and grandpa's, they may just take the car seat and say, the seat's in the garage, but forget that the transfer of knowledge has to happen. Right. So we encourage that education that the parents may receive to be shared with their child's babysitter, their child's aunt and uncle, the child's grandma and grandpa, and really make some changes.
Of course, the older adults that may be taking care of kids didn't have to deal with it.
Exactly. Yeah. And so it's not something we expect them to know. I really want to encourage people to ask the question. There's so many times when things can go wrong. If you don't know how to do it differently, you won't know that you're doing it. For example, in the booster seat, when a child is between the ages of 4 and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, they may be riding in a booster seat like this. And to know the importance of where this seatbelt is positioned is so important. It's not okay for that seatbelt to come back around like this.
Right.
It really has to contact the strong bones. Or when we talk about a child in the car seat, it's so important to have tight straps. If they're not tight enough, we can pinch slack. It's not going to protect the child the same way as if it were tight enough where we can't pinch that.
Also, something to keep in mind, too, is the technology changes on car seats.
Absolutely. It's very important to follow the instruction manual that your car seat comes with. There are so many differences. Just because your car seat may be able to do X, Y, Z, your friends might not. For example, this car seat is used for a very small baby. This handle cannot be in the up position when it's in the vehicle. Unless you read the instructions, you wouldn't know that. So you'd have to travel with it down. Some car seats, the handle can be up. So it's important to know the differences in the car seats that you, your friends, your sister may have.
So these are common misuses of what it is that people get.
Absolutely.
So somebody may be looking at that and saying it's a comfortable way to carry the car seat. However, there are other requirements that you need to know about.
And we really want to make sure parents are aware that at Helen DeVos Children's Hospital, through the Injury Prevention Program, we offer many opportunities for parents to learn these things. We actually just completed our 2014 calendar, and we have 89 car seat events on the calendar for 2014. That's almost one a week or more than one a week, where parents can come. Even if you have your car seat and you think you've been doing it right for the last 5 years, come, ask the questions. It can never hurt.
No. So other common, what can a parent do, I should say, as we continue to run out of a little bit of time here? I just want to know what parents can do to make sure that they're doing it right.
First of all, make sure the straps are positioned properly.
Okay.
At or above for forward, at or below for rear facing. Make sure the straps are nice and tight. Pinch test tight. Make sure this clip is positioned at armpit level and get that seat nice and snug so it doesn't move more than an inch.
And what about these for when it comes to reclining?
Rear facing seats, that was one of the #1 misuses, was not the proper recline. So when you have a rear facing seat like this and you're trying to install it in your vehicle, you may need to use a piece of a pool noodle or a rolled up towel to help aid in that. And there's a marking on your car seat that shows the appropriate recline. Again, that's something we can absolutely help parents figure out.
Okay, and that's easy to get, to modify it
in the summer. If you need them now, you give us a call and we'll make sure you can get one.
Sounds good. Jennifer, thank you so much for joining us once again.